Hey everyone, Justin here from the Bill Course Wellness Center, coming at you with your September stretch break, where we're going to go over 5 quick stretches that we can do to enhance our shoulder mobility and our ability of our shoulders to move in the proper ranges of motion that will reduce a lot of stress that we hold in our upper traps, so those like upper shoulder areas, as well as just kind of help to free up some of the range that we are really born with and should aim to keep as we go through our lifespans. So with that said, let's go ahead and hop into this. We're going to start by forming a T with our arms. We're going to go one palm up, one palm down. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to take our hands through supination, which is palms up, to pronation, which is palms down. Now, as we do this, I want you to introduce a little bit of side bend. So keep your belly tight, but as you bend and reach, I want you to pinch that shoulder blade of the side that you're rotating away from. So we're going to do 5 here, each side. So here's 1. So I'm trying to get as much side bend as I can through that torso. I'm rotating palm up on one side, palm down on the other. Doesn't really matter which side does which to start. Let's do one more here. So squeeze that shoulder blade in towards the spine as you're going away from that side. Perfect. Now that we've got 5 of those, we're going to move to our second one, which is an upper trap stretch. So a lot of times we hold a lot of stress in this area. And it can affect our ability to depress or lower our shoulder, which in turn creates even more stress and more pain points and pressure points on the upper spine. So with that said, we're going to take our hand, we're going to internally rotate it behind our back right here. Then we're going to grab the wrist. We're going to pull that wrist across to the other side. And then we're going to lean ear to shoulder to the opposite arm. So whichever arm is getting pulled behind, we're going away from that. You're going to feel that stretch all through that upper neck and upper shoulder area. We're going to hold here for 30 seconds. And now that we've got 30 seconds there, we're going to switch to the other side. Same thing, pull it across. That helps enhance that stretch. Then bring that ear to opposite shoulder, or to same side shoulder, but we're going opposite side away from the arm that's getting pulled behind us. And then just be sure you're taking nice deep breaths here. In through the nose, out through the mouth, keeping a good solid core like someone's going to punch you in the stomach. And then relax out of that. Now we're going to move to our third movement, which are shoulder cars. So these stands for controlled articular rotations, and we're going to help unlock a lot of the mobility that we need to have in our shoulders to perform many activities of daily living. So with that said, we're going to go one at a time here. We're going to go 3 to 5 each. So we'll just do 3 for the sake of time today. So you're going to start with your palm open. We're going to ball up the fist of the opposite arm that we're going to start with these rotations with. Then stay tight through your midsection. From here, palm is going to face my body. I want to come up nice and slow, like I'm going through really thick air. When I get to that point, I can't go any further. I'm going to start opening the palm up, rotating it behind me, but making sure, and I'm finishing off that rotation as much as I can, but making sure that I'm not getting my torso leaned away with that arm. So I want to keep everything nice and square. In this bottom position, I've got my thumb facing behind me. I'm going to take it the same way I just came back to the start. So there's one. Let's go for another. Up as high as you can. Open it up. Rotate it around. Perfect. We're going to come back the same way we came, keeping that belly nice and tight. Perfect. One more. Really working on that end range of motion. And then we got to take it back to get it back to the start. Perfect. Shake it out. Make a fist with that same hand you just finished with. Palm is going to face us with the other arm, and we're going to go through this side. Rotating around and behind, making sure not to rotate too much. Really, I want all the motion coming through the shoulder. And then one little thing you can do is if you have a wall next to you, you can get about 6 inches away from it and try your best to not touch that wall as you're coming around. One more here. Thumb up, open, rotate as much around as you can to get to this bottom position, and then we're taking it the same way we came. Perfect. Shake all that out. We got 2 more here, so second to last one, we're going to go cross body rear deltoid stretch. So we're pulling just above the elbow, 30 seconds here. Try to keep that arm as straight as you can, and we're feeling that stretch on the back side of the shoulder here. Breathe as normally as possible here. Obviously, we can enhance this a little more by pulling across our body. Now that we've got 30 seconds there, relax, switch to the other side. You can just let the hand kind of relax here, so we're really focused more on those muscles of the rear shoulder than anything else here. But creating some separation between those shoulder blades will help to get our arm across our body even more and enhance that stretch. So now come out of that, shake it off real quick, and then we've got just one more. We're going to do what are called chest openers here. So I'm going to go from the side here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to go palms down, thumbs towards each other. I want to round my back a little bit. And then on the way back out, I'm going to open those thumbs up. I'm going to drive shoulder blades down as I open up my chest. Really important to keep your belly tight here so that you're not hyperextending through the back. We're going to go through 5 of these. So round the back, thumbs down, open up those arms, open the chest, shoulder blades are down and back, thumbs come out. Inhale on the way up or forward. Exhale as you pull back, keeping that belly tight. Let's go 2 more. Perfect. And that concludes the September stretch for shoulders. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and you'll stay tuned for next month's stretch break where we attack another part of the body. All right, guys. Thank you. Take care.